I just figured that everybody's in bikinis all the time.
You'd think, you know, that was something that surprised me when we moved
It's more
there.
like plastic surgery, like steroids, greasy oil.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just
Is there a preacher curl?
You'll have to get one.
It'll change your life.
Yeah, no. But South Beach is insane. It's like, you can go there and people watch. I think it's crazier than Venice Beach.
That's insane.
There's some
characters.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yes.
How far are you guys from there?
About 10-15 minutes from our gym.
That's nothing.
No, we never go.
That's like here to where our gym, basically.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be far.
It's like too much of a mess, right?
it's too crazy. It's like going to Vegas, you know.
Yeah,
Like if you're not trying to like go party, it's a little too much.
That's fair. Vegas is like that.
Yeah,
Where are you from originally?
Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Said that phone call. Greg just shut up. It's like not proven by science,
Right.
not enough research, not enough evidence. I'm like, oh fuck. So it's gonna be interesting.
Well, that makes the panel discussion more interesting, right? If you all just sat up there
Well,
and
you
were
can
like,
also,
I agree. It's kind of boring for the audience,
You
right?
can also say like this worked for me and this has worked well in our gym, and then there's no disputing it. This is what we've seen work well. And we've seen it. We've used this and this worked. And then it's like, I don't give a shit about your test, right? I've always tried to say that because I don't know the science that well. So I always just say, this is what I've done. This is what I've seen work in our gym. I lose track of all those tests and shit. I don't know.
But there are things that, you know, I've been able to talk about a study or whatever that is, and
Greg Knuckles is really
he'd be
smart.
like, oh, I've read that one. The conclusion wasn't that solid, and I'm like,
The
oh.
hard thing is like those people, they not only know how to they not only take something from a study, but they know how to read a study and examine whether that study is worth a shit or not. So then they'll be like, well, that study is incorrect or they'll find out who the study was funded by. You know, there's a Dr. Rhonda Patrick. She makes posts all the time on Twitter about these different things that are healthy for you. But if you look at the tests that are done, it's from like, one of them was on like different types of nuts, walnuts and almonds and all these things. And it's like funded by Nuts of California or something like that. So like anybody who knows how to kind of read between the lines, and it doesn't mean the information's worthless, it just means that they were probably trying to get that result, right? They were like trying to specifically show that result.
She is incredibly smart too.
Rhonda
Rhonda
Patrick.
Oh, she's amazing, yeah.
She's been on Joe Rogan a bunch of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I listened to her on the Tim Ferriss show while I was cutting for my last meet. I just put her on, almost died. Way too much information. I couldn't understand
Information
anything.
overload.
Especially
Yeah.
when you're cutting. It's
Yeah,
hard to
exactly,
understand
that's what I
anything
mean.
at that point.
It was just making me dizzy.
How much did you have to cut?
How much I have to cut? Cut 13.
Wow.
Yeah,
She cut
pretty much.
extra though for
Yeah.
more wilks.
Yeah, I cut down to 119. So funny because I thought to myself, oh, no one's going to see us coming. And then Cece cut
Yeah.
also 9 extra.
7.
7. I don't know, 73 days. So she did the same thing.
Yeah, that was crazy. There's a few people doing it. A lot of the guys did that too. As well. Did you see Mariana's thing
Recent?
Yeah. What'd you
like
think
last
about that
weekend.
squat? Did you see it?
I didn't see the actual lift. I just saw the after, like, some of the after stuff. Good question mark.
I would put it in the category.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It's an Australian company, but it's just funky. It's not quite as, I guess, simple. It's slightly different. Yeah.
Posted a video about like it's called like an eccentric bite. So I think in either direction that you're pushing, it's like it just crushes you. So you got to like pull. You have to like pull the pedals rather than like just push them. It looks terrible.
Interesting.
Oh, so, okay.
You have to push, pull.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it's like you can do either way or both at the same time or something. I was like, oh my god, that looks like it kills. Looks like it hurts so bad.
What
You
I
do any
wanted-
conditioning stuff now?
Yes. Yeah. I try to do two or three times a week of just like circuits, 15, 20 minutes.
Just through your
hard.
lifting, basically.
Yeah, well,
Carries.
Gotcha.
yoke walk, surgery carries, farmer carries, a little bit of running, I don't know, whatever I feel like doing.
Mark's become quite the runner lately.
Mm-hmm.
Been
I've
running?
been running around, yep. Not that much, but I've been trying to do like once, twice a week for the last few weeks. Feels good.
Like
it's nice.
out on the street.
A little bit of that. I don't really like that much, but sometimes you just kind of have to because there's no hills around here. I'd rather run like a hill.
We went to a local lake like a week or two ago and did some hills.
Yeah, that was
You
great.
running too?
Yeah, a couple of months ago I started running like twice a week. It's the like 10 minutes. I'm so inefficient and terrible at running. Like within 10 minutes, I'm
Yeah,
dying.
I think the first run that we went on, we went for like 11 minutes straight, but it was, a ton of hills.
Yeah, up and down.
So we were dying, then we stopped for a little bit, and then just walked all the straight parts, and then ran all the hills. And we ended up running running/walking for like 30 minutes that day or something.
30 minutes,
Yeah.
Which for us felt like forever, but
That was after
to
the lake
some,
day, too. That was
like you
brutal.
guys would just blow through that no problem.
What's your limiting factor? Is it cardio
I just
or
haven't
like
done it before.
But like, is it muscular fatigue you feel? Like for me, it's my calves. My calves just get blown up if I run.
The whole
And
body.
my cardio will be okay.
Yeah.
But it's just like pain.
I feel okay. I'm just so new to it, that I haven't really even tried to push it that hard yet. So it's just trying something so different.
Right.
I have no basis to like, compare it to anything else. I do have to be careful. Sometimes my legs will cramp up, and I've had that since I was a kid. I don't know why, but I still get it sometimes. Like in the middle of the night, I'll get like a leg cramp. The water, magnesium, like all the minerals, like doesn't seem to make any difference. Just for whatever reason, I get cramps here and there. So I have to like watch it for that. But other than that, I feel good when I'm running. I haven't been able to like sprint especially on a flat surface, because I feel like I have the power to sprint pretty good, but I feel like I'll just blow everything off. So I'm like, I go like 60% when I'm trying to run faster. Feels like I'll just tear a hamstring or blow my hip out or something.
You do a lot of pushing the.
Yeah.
What do you call that thing?
The tank, yeah.
The tank.
That thing's amazing.
I love it.
That thing's rough.
We
You guys
should
have
get
one?
one.
No,
No.
we used it last time we were at the old gym.
I'll connect you guys with them and see what we can do.
Yeah, tank
The tank people.
amazing.
Yeah, really cool, really different than just pushing a regular sled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even.
Yeah, so bad, terrible.
No noise either.
Yeah.
It's not scraping up the ground, making all kinds of crazy noises. Oh.
I don't think I've ever had like significant form breakdown. I usually stop before any of that happens.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But I found that it really does translate. Like even if I use a 1 rep max calculator and I plug in my 3 rep max numbers or 5 rep max numbers, usually it's pretty spot on.
Right.
Like when I did that 545 at the animal cage, it's exactly what the 1 rep max calculator predicted from my 3 rep max.
And what'd you do, like 495 for triple or something?
No, she's
Back
pretty.
then?
She can do pretty high reps, like pretty close to. High
Yeah, I
rep
was
close
doing
to-
5'11" for 4.
Yeah. That's most females' neurologic inefficiency. I think is what it's called. It's harder for you to tap into your nervous system, so you're able to do more reps basically. But a lot of guys are neurologically efficient, so if they could do 500 for 3 reps, and could probably pull like 565, 585, stuff like that. But most women are better at reps.
I read recently there's also a fiber type component. So women have mostly type 1, which are aerobic and hard to
Lower.
fatigue, slower and not easily fatigable, whereas guys have more type 2, which are easily fatigable, more glycolytic, they rely more on glycogen. So for girls, because they have more proportion of these type 1 fibers, they can do more reps. Because they're aerobic, they can do more reps, but...
And they used to think that was like a limiting factor on why women can't be as strong, but now that theory is kind of like falling apart because women, proportionately, women are, in some ways, they're stronger, I think, especially from what we're seeing right now. It's pretty crazy, you know?
Yeah, I was
What
saying...
are the men, what are the equivalent, what are the men doing, you know, like what are they lifting in her weight class?
I actually think that her total is higher than the men's total in the 123s. But you also probably don't find a lot of 123-pound adult men. You know, the pool is smaller, but I think your total is higher.
But it's still a guy trying to lift as heavy as he can,
Yeah.
right? Interesting.
And those guys are so light that you never really hear about them anyway.
Just insignificant.
Well,
Not real people.
To the general population,
Sub 200
yeah.
pounds.
I think it's tough for someone who's just like a regular gym goer to see someone lifting less than them and think it's impressive if they don't
There's some
understand
of the lighter
sport.
weight guys in like the IPF that have won like 15 championships and like no one knows their name
Yeah,
because they weigh 130 pounds or whatever.
yeah.
You guys ready to go?
Do it.
It's such a dynamic movement. It's so different than power.
Weightlifting?